But
Yeah, what could it be? Is it
What
like
is time,
Olivia
really?
sometimes disappearing? We had an Uber driver who was perfectly fine with the appearance of like astronauts and helicopters
oh
5,000 years ago.
Mhm.
But when we said, "And what about time travel?" He was like, "No, if you
no,
logically think about it, no."
it's
Okay.
That was really fun.
he was really into ancient aliens.
To the game at hand. So,
Yeah.
as we pick up the scene, all of us are at the banks, the eastern side of the Thorn River. Gilly has the rope now, and you're all able to go ahead and start the construction of this bridge. Now, this will be a one-day activity, so you will spend one day here doing this.
Okay. Is this gonna be like a group check, maybe, or?
Sure, let's make it more interesting. Let's just have one of you roll. So, we need to have at least one
Hey.
person give me a crafting roll. The rest of you are going to help out this in another way, and based on the results, ultimately will determine how good of a structure this is.
I will do crafting. I think we had settled on Vanya going for architecture law.
Ooh, absolutely.
Yep.
I bought this.
I'll definitely help out here.
Oh, nice.
Do you also have a crafting roll, Rabbit?
Would you prefer to do the crafting check?
How much crafting does any of you two have?
Actually, I can probably check myself. I got the thing
Plus
to do that.
10 here.
Including the +1, I would have 8.
With, if I were to use those steel and carpenter's tools, I would have 11.
Well, Rabbit, probably be helping with the tools. Or if he wants to let you use tools, it's up to LBU. Gilly, what are you going to be doing?
Gilly will be doing the heavy lifting. Because Gilly does have the lifting belt now. And also just like the kind of the physical labor of it. So athletics.
Okay. As you four get to work, we have Knock Knock, Ekindale, and Valerie are keeping watch. Make sure nothing else happen. You're all going to be very, very busy. Well, we have a clear stage on how this is going to progress forward. So, the initial stage is going to be essentially the planning. Vanya, architecture lore. You're going to be with us designing the actual architecture of this bridge, the temporary one for right now.
Alright. So, just want me to roll or.
Yeah.
Okay. I will re-roll that with a hero point. Is it doing it?
Okay.
It's better.
You're not
Oh,
able to make a extravagant bridge. Not able to make something that's going to accommodate a lot of people. With that roll, as well, you're not going to be able to get a bridge that's going to accommodate more than one horse at a time. And even then, it's going to be a little bit questionable as it is, but we'll be able to see how people do build a bridge. You design the bridge that will accommodate them, but with the materials you have here, it has to be one at a time. So you do have success there. As you design this now, for those going to be lifting the material, bring it there, Gilly. Give me that athletics roll as you start bringing the heavy kind of material, some timber, some wood, to go ahead and help this bridge to be able to be crossed by the horses. You bring forth the material, the wooding that is essentially directing you would be Vanya. You grab the suitable parts. Knock Knock gets to cutting down some places as Ekindale with Dog and Valerie keep watch. Now, the one's actually building the bridge. So, I'm guessing here the main role is going to be Rifiel, and what's going to be essentially help building it is going to be with Rabbit. Rabbit, do you keep the tools because you're a little bit less trained, or do you want to give the tools to Rifiel? What do you want to do?
I'm a little bit less trained, but I'll let Orpheal borrow the tools if he wants.
It's your choice, son. Like,
Well, you
your
can
tools.
borrow the tools if you want to.
Sure. Sure. Let's try shooting for a high roll, I suppose.
Okay.
I guess I have to roll first then.
Yeah. Very good. So as you get to helping construction, the material brought over, cutting down by Knock Knock, being carried by Gilly, by Vanya, overseeing the entire thing, and making sure everything goes to correct placements. What's actually building, put together. You're helping both you, Rabbit, as well as Riffle. Riffle, also give me a roll.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh,
I will re-roll that with a hero point.
That 20. Come on.
so close.
Bet it.
But still
Bet it.
good.
After you all spend several hours, it is 4:22 in the afternoon by the time you finally get done with this bridge. But when it is, this is a very, very sturdy bridge at the moment. It does sway. You eventually had to go back and forth crossing it, had to bring another rope to account for the planks to allow the horses to cross themselves. But you know right now, for the next couple of probably weeks, until just environment erosion does loosen everything here, your horses will be fine crossing. All of you get together, all of you build a very, very good bridge. Not a permanent one, but a very good temporary one.
So, how does it feel for everyone having our first building project of our future kingdom?
Wait, what?
I mean, right? It's our first building project together, and it will probably be in our territory.
Wait, what?
Future kingdom? Our territory? I haven't heard anything
We are to
about
settle
it.
these parts. We are to settle these parts.
Wait,
Lady
wait.
Aldori told us.
We were clearing away bandits.
Well, for settlement,
But she never
she
said
did
that.
tell us.
Oh wait, what? Did I
No.
just mess up?
No, she did tell us. Like in the first session, she told every group, this is about settling the stolen lands at some
Yeah,
point.
No, but I didn't think
She didn't
we
tell you
would be the
specifically
ones
that you're going to do it,
doing it.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
No. This is cool in
No,
character.
there's
Okay.
rumor. Maybe you heard rumors that you're going to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe she had someone else to actually do this, and you're here just to clear the way. You don't know yet.
Yeah, like
Yeah, we'll
no. This
probably
is
be.
a good in character moment. Don't.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we'll
okay.
probably be building these things for the nobility that is coming here to do this.
Well,
You know,
we are waiting
we know
for
these
a
parts
second
very good.
charter.
Yeah,
I guess perhaps we're just exploring for a good place where they will build something.
I just signed up because of the paycheck. Frankly, I
joined for
I
the
was
adventure.
I was thinking maybe in a good bit of money, maybe a bit of reputation, bring it back home. But I wasn't thinking establishing a kingdom.
I mean, I was just assuming. I thought, well, I was thinking about settling down here with whoever wanted to be here, and this is a group effort, and we're just the first group to arrive, right? You weren't thinking of settling down here, Raphael?
Do you
Rabbit?
think we will be
No,
treated
not.
preferentially because we're the first?
why would we? We shouldn't be, I think.
Well, we don't know
Well-
where the first because there were many groups.
There were a lot of groups. Some of them seemed really. Some of them seemed particularly competent and standoffish.
Yeah,
So,
the iron clad
Yeah,
But-
maybe.
group.
To answer your question, though, Vanya, no, I didn't exactly plan on settling.
Oh. I thought this. I see.
I think this is a good land for settlement. I would really enjoy seeing more more Oleg's posts around here. You know, this part really needs it.
Can I just say I was actually really looking forward to you, Orifil and Rabbit as my future neighbors, but it's too bad that you plan.
I've kind of wandered for most of my life.
Oh shit.
But
I
the way I was taught, travel is kind of encouraged. So I haven't really settled.
It makes sense that you're so good at cooking then. If you are always on the road and no hearth.
Yeah,
To stop
have
that?
to figure out how to cook on my own. Though my love of cooking, my proper love of cooking has more so stemmed from experimentation and trying to experience new things.
I wonder what you would be able to do if you had something like a tavern.
That would be interesting. I think in some ways cooking is kind of my preferred art form, so I would definitely like the idea of exploring it and developing it further. I think that would be good.
So you're thinking about settling down then with us?
That's not what I said.
Just
That's how you
keep it
get.
in the bag.
That's how you
of your
get them.
mind. So Rabbit, how about you? You wish to travel once you're done here?
Well, my people were nomads, and basically us Kitsune set out on a travel of our own to seek adventure, grow up, learn about the world. But if there's a place to settle down, I wouldn't mind, of course. But it's not something that I currently am thinking of yet.
You know what? I'm just gonna go. A proverb that I learned growing up is a star doesn't know its place in the sky. So, I'll see where the stars take me.
Don't get me wrong, I do understand. I also traveled a lot in my lifetime, but just know that if you do choose to travel, this is always a place, whatever we will build here with the others, it could always be a place for you to visit, at least.
I'll keep that in mind.
As the bridge has been finished and you all start to move across it to continue on your journey, move a little bit further forward to rest before we continue on to hopefully find the fang bears with thousand worms the next day, as you're definitely all a bit exhausted right now. Everyone give me a d20 roll, please.
Everyone.
6. George, you good?
Oh.
Olivia, roll me a d4.
Okay.
Okay.
What does it mean?
All right. Gilly, roll me a d4.
Oh, highest versus lowest. Interesting.
Oh.
Urfil, what made D4?
What does it mean?
This is very curious. Two.
Oh, and if
Rabbit.
Robin rolls a 4.
What made D4?
Oh.
It wasn't. Okay.
Whatever. Oh.
As all of you are moving across the bridge over the water, the bridge creaking a little bit, and Rabbit, you're behind Vanya as you're moving across, Gilly as well as Raphael up front. And Rabbit, you watch as an item from Vanya's pack does kind of just slip out. You see her spellbook falls out of her pack and falls onto the planks, and it goes in between the pieces of wooding, and then you have to like stop immediately as it's caught in between the planks of wood over the water. And any movement of the bridge by anything causes it to shift and drop a little bit further. Rabbit, you don't
Rabbit,
exist.
help me! Oh,
Vanya, you don't even notice.
yeah.
I slowly grab my bow from my back.
Go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
For each movement. Oh god.
Okay. Gilly, Urfiel, you two watch as Vanya and Rabbit just stop. Rabbit's going to grab his bow. Now, this is an encounter. So
Do we see this?
yes.
Like the.
You see
Okay.
you see them both completely still. The horses are shifting though, right now. Now, this is an encounter. So, Rabbit, you have to lead right now. This is gonna involve everyone. It's another skill challenge. How do you want to help out here?
Okay. Cats tend to be light on their feet. Could I get Laras to like approach it without causing too much of a disturbance in weight?
Give me Larast, actual. Just go ahead and bring Larast here.
Um,
Larast will go ahead and
Could-
give me a probably athletics or thievery or even I would say coordination. Or acrobatics, sorry.
okay. Let's go acrobatics, because it's a +8 for Laras. Shall I roll now, or do you want to go over what everyone else is doing first?
Well, we'll go everyone. So you're gonna give Larast do that. Rabbit, you're right there. What do you do? So you're already grabbing your bow.
I knock an arrow on my bow, slowly pull back, and I hope to basically shoot an arrow in the book so it, or through the book, so the arrow just basically just holds the book on the plank.
You're hitting my inner bookworm.
Oh my
And you
god!
haven't done anything yet.
What are you doing?
Good
We're
thing
gonna
Vanya
hand
is
the
not
book to
seeing
the-
But
that.
continue, it's fine. But
Just a little pop-up. Vanya will remember this.
Gilly, what do you do?
Gilly is standing there, just feeling unable to do anything and wishing she could like bridge the gap somehow. Just have an effect over this distance, but she's just there, not like very graceful or anything, so she does see the precariousness of the situation, right?
Oh yes.
Gilly is very carefully will be going to the rope bridge and will try to hold it.
That is what you're seeing right now. Your book is like this, with the planks of wood. It goes like this. And as the horses move, it just...
Oh,
Oh
because
my god!
the horses aren't actually able to remain still because no one's attending to them. So Vanya, you're last. What do you do?
Oh. I have Mage Hand equipped. I have it prepared.
right. Well, but grabbing it isn't going to be the easiest thing either, though.
Yeah, probably.
Could you use Mage Hand to deal with like a thievery check? Maybe.
You can.
Have you got a good thievery?
It's actually an expert.
Oh shit!
So, as all of you, I'm sorry, George. I was getting myself to show the example. What was it you wanted to do?
Sorry.
Hold it steadfast. Like, so if a wind comes or anything, Gilly wants to very carefully hold the ropes of this newly constructed bridge.
All right. So
to
Gilly,
so they do not.
you come over, put your hands, and you try to hold it and try to keep it taut. The horses are moving a little bit. So, Gilly, go ahead and give me a... What skill were you thinking here? I was thinking athletics. What do you think?
I'm always up for athletics.
Okay, hold on here.
Like
You're
it is coordination and body strength that is needed here, and leverage, especially leverage, is important for Gilly because
I'll allow either one.
Be a
Coordination
fortitude
or...
then.
Huh?
Wouldn't it be fortitude then?
fortitude
It's a
would be
saving
fine
throw, though.
too. But this is active.
Yeah.
This is something that she's actively doing, and she is using her muscles for it.
Yeah.
Like,
So, my initial thought was athletics.
I'll take athletics,
Okay.
definitely. Should I roll it?
Yeah.
And because it's a new day, never mind.
Okay. I'll go next with Larast.
Okay.
So Larast is just gonna creep her way down toward Vanya and her book to try and help. Acrobatics +8, 22.
Okay. All of you watch as Larosh is coming forward. You watch as Gilly grabs it and starts heaving. You can hear the pull, you hear the strain. The bridge does go still, but we got two horses. Now, you have successes. The horses can remove them as they shift. So I want to have the ones that I've already rolled. Gilly, roll me a d20 for the first horse. Actually, no, we'll go for the horse that's actually riding. Vanya, give me a roll for your horse. A d20.
Maybe you can name your horse after this.
Oh boy, please.
Unlucky.
Okay. The horse is staring at all of you, unsure what is going on, and you just hear, and it steps. The book falls a little bit more, removes one of the successes. Rabbit, your horse.
Oh, bug it.
Also, your horse, same thing.
Oh, bug it.
The book falls. It's literally. The book is literally now. Like. It's like
Paul,
this. It's like
Oh
this
my
now.
god, Paul,
Hanging.
I want to say, I love how my book is not safe from you. I'm enjoying this a lot right now. Just wanted to say that. Shit. Oh my god.
All right. Rabbit,
It's
you're the
okay.
last
I
to
lost
save
my
this.
spr-
You're the last
I
to save
lost
it
my
if it does
spell
fall.
preparation method once.
Vanya, go ahead and give me a thievery roll.
It's a good thing you have another hero point, right?
It's a good thing she's an
That is-
expert. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I saw that
It's a good
8 and I was
thing
like,
As you're there, you get your mage hand. You start to manipulate. And all of you watch as the
Loras kind of like.
mage hand, as well as Larast. Larast is holding it from the top. You're watching as the book.
If I may, I think Larast, like, Vanya is trying to grab it with Mage Hand from the top. Larast is, like, slipped her paw, like, in between the planks and just kind of, like, trying to tap it upward.
Okay. The book is like this. You watch as it's being.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh,
Rabbit,
it's
give me a roll. It falls.
it's
Oh my god. Oh
Rabbit about to skewer this book.
I guess that would be an attack roll.
Yeah.
Oh god, of course that's folly because it's in front of the...
Yeah. And it has cover. So I'm just gonna raise the DC of this check, but they're just a shooting skill. Okay. As the book falls, Rabbit just loose the arrow. It flies through the plank that's right in front of you, and literally hits the book. And it just gets the piece of wood that's right behind it. It skewers the top of the book completely through into the wood, but keeps it from falling. It's just rocking back and forth underneath the bridge.
Vanya yelps. She did not expect that. I think she did not look at the rabbit. She's like.
Even Laras probably, like, flinches a little.
The wood that was hit
you
by the
can
arrow,
probably feel it in the pull of the rope, like
it
the
breaks
bonk.
and just it tumbles down about the 35 feet down into the water. It just goes fast downstream.
Wait, again, what? Again?
The
It,
piece
it
of
fell?
wood that Rabbit shot through. The
Oh,
book
okay, the
is
piece
fine.
of wood.
The book is just caught there.
Oh.
Vanya, you go down, you grab the book, you click the arrow, and you pull the arrow out of the book, and you look, there's a full just hole straight through the book itself. The magic is intact, the spells are intact, it's still usable, but it has character now.
Rabbit?
It has character!
Rabbit?
It is now a holy book
It's a holy spell book.
You
It's a
do.
holy-
because it has a hole.
For fuck's sake!
You do know that this was an artifact, right? It's really old. It wasn't even mine.
I'm really sorry about it, but it was the only way I saw to save the book from disappearing forever.
It's fine. Thank you. Honestly, I think if it fell, I would have probably just jumped after it. And now she looks down. I think. It's alright. Thank you. I know you tried your best. There's this voice in my head telling me it has character now. Yeah, so it's fine.
It has a few divine spells now.
Oh, that was definitely an encounter, so.
That was so cool! Shit!
Oh my gosh. Hey!
Like she can hold she can hold the book and like look right through it.
Must have been like those are they called bodkin? Like the ones that are armor piercing, the arrows.
walk in. But look at the bright side, Vanya. You can now put like a rope through it and have it as an actual like shoulder strap.
Stop it. She's already deceased.
As a book lover, this hits.
It's
This
really
hits me
hurt.
physically.
Oh my god.
Make it into a fancy necklace.
Oh my god.
You eventually move past the bridge. Vanya's holding the spellbook. Luckily, none of the spells were disrupted. None of the pages were damaged beyond the hole inside them. But as you do flip through it, Vanya, you do see that it's still fully usable, and you can still draw upon energy from it to replenish your spells. Besides, each page now having a literal hole through it. You move about an hour more before all of you do feel that exhaustion, and have to sit down for the day. Good save, Rabbit. I imagine if that spellbook hit the water, unless it's enchanted, it'd probably have been entirely ruined.
I don't know if it was a good call since two people now slightly stare at me, annoyed.
Well, if it is an artifact and an ancient relic, well, I guess that's the danger of taking one on an adventure, dealing with the elements.
For the record, I don't think Raphael cares as much as I do.
Oh my god. Vanya just sits there. If we have camp, like she would just sit at the side of the camp and just look at her finger puppet and just be in a catharsis.
Finger pop
Yes.
everything. You break Paul.
That thing breaks me.
I honestly, my finger was just I cannot hold it still. Like this is even for me, it's a bit silly.
All right. Now that we're here, you want to fast track it one more time? We'll do this because of the time we have right now. We'll just move to the next hex. We'll camp out there. As all of you go there, you do see that as you're moving about looking for a campsite, you do see that there are a number of webs in some trees nearby. And you see that there is a bit of webbing that's kind of all about this area as you do come to it. And you decide to maybe hang back because sleeping in the middle of large areas of webbing might not be beneficial to your health. So as you do get ready to camp for the night, that is on your mind. And as we do camp, I'm going to override all of you today and just have us do the sleeping, the camping, so we can move on. As you do go about and rest for the night, luckily, besides thinking about what happened, about the spell book, everything does reside fine. You still go through the activities of the cooking by Riffiel, by Gilly. Now with Lindsay not being here, Gilly does kind of the merrymaking. What she learned from Lindsay. We see that Rabbit is also looking for a bit of food. We see that Knock Knock is making his rudimentary traps once more time, as well as Ekindeo is making sure that there's some herbs for helping again Riffiel. And then we do see that attending to more armor, especially talking about how if we would have fell into the water, to be more diligent upon keeping the armor upkept and oiled because it would become rusted if not so, especially in the rainy weather of this year. And eventually, through your watches, nothing does happen. You can still not hear any more rivers nearby, but you're in open terrain. It is a little bit hilly here for the most part, But you do know that potentially spiders might assail you, but luckily nothing does. And then we do go to the morning.
I love the phrasing, by the way. Ah, yes. Signs of dangerous predators may not be beneficial to your health.
In the long
Thank
term
True.
and the short term.
It's very, very useful knowledge.
And
Please consult your medical practitioner if spiders are near you.
As you do wake up, it is accompanied by the sound of rain.
Okay.
There is a downpour that is happening right now as you do wake up.
And it's raining spiders.
Changing spell preparation to match that.
That would be dangerous.
Untick this, tick that, done. And
Alright. Now that you're here, what are you looking for? What do you think I have? We have to do a bit of exploring and look around this area, so reconnoitering is what needs to happen here now. This is a new area we have not been
Yep.
at.
okay. Reconnoitering. It's an action. Like a. It's one of the activities that we can perform, isn't it? The exploration activities.
Everyone. As we spread out so we can find potentially the fangberries, or if we can find the tassel worms. Oh, there's no really body water around here. Everyone go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Our dice has bounced off each other, love that. Oh, you get +1 to your perceptions from the stag hound? Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright. It is for all of you. Rabbit, Raphael, as you two are looking around, you have to go into the area. You see, the terrain itself is a bit hilly, but you do see an area nearby where you actually start to see a single little berry. And it's a little bit sharp as you look at it, but given the information by Bakken, or not by Bakken, by Bakken. This is
Bakken.
a fangberry. It has the shape of a fang, but it is a deep red. You see one of them small, but you definitely need a bit more. As you go in further, you do call everyone to your position. Everyone does come forward to go ahead and discover, so we can find these fangberries, but we do see spider webs all about. And as we're moving, all of you are looking around, starting to gather these fangberries. And Vanya, perhaps because of the night before when you had to deal with your spellbook that's just now in your possession, making sure that is kept clean, dry from the rain, as you all are going about picking up these berries now. It is to you, Raphael. You watch as going about, you've acquired a few, when you see from behind Vanya, a large spider just comes down from a tree and lands on the ground right behind her. You see this. If I have it here. Alright, just use this. Alright. You see one of these that pops up in the ground right behind her.
Oh, that does not look of the friendly variety.
Alright.
There's a
give me 1
skull.
second to set up this bench.
Oh my god, it's
Spikes and
huge!
spines
It's-
are for
it's-
hugging.
Is that
Look.
human?
Yes. Okay. Best case scenario, that's a halfling skull.
Or how?
Best
Excuse
case
me?
scenario. This thing is huge. Look at it.
Yes. Even as a halfling, it is. Yeah.
Alright,
Wow.
everyone. Position yourselves where you want, except for Vanya.
Oh, I love this map. Oh my god,
It looks really cool.
it looks so good. Okay.
There's like oh okay, maybe I shouldn't look too much like these. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh boy.
I think over here.
Paul, I have a general question before I position myself.
Yes.
For Gilly, just in this general, because we are in a unexplored land, and kind of because Gilly does need to wear her armor, I don't think Gilly will be like going around in her armor picking berries that easily.
Yes, but giant webs.
And I do you think Gilly is going to wear her armor and kind of stand watch in a sense, or like go around and just tell where she finds berries, but she's not going to, well, she doesn't need to like squat down that much because she's a halfling, but still. I just want to make sure she is wearing armor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
I thought for a second you're going to say that you're not wearing armor.
You can still squat while it's wearing armor.
Yeah, it's kind of fitted armor is very agile, actually.
Yeah, I've
No,
seen
but-
people in full plate do like full like exercises and
Yeah.
shit. Like, there's so many
George.
videos you can find online.
We just saw this documentary.
Yeah, we saw
It's-
the with yeah.
It's quite flexible, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Though I suppose
Okay.
it depends what culture you're coming from.
Oh, boy.
I know Asian like heavy armors were significantly less flexible.
I love how my token even has the back turned to the spider.
Just I'm not seeing you.
Beautiful.
Ah. Oh boy. Oh wow.
Oh, his leg is hanging over the token border.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, I love it.
It's a
Oh, I'm
spider
excited
swarm.
for combat.
I love it. It's beautiful.
It is raining. It is this. All of us are getting action. You watch as Ekindale, as well as Valerie, and even Knock Knock, they're doing their own individuals. And one of them is closest to all of you. Which one is that? Is Ekindale? Actually, no, we're one enemy for this. Someone go ahead and roll me a d6. Or is it going to be Ekindale, Knock Knock, and Valerie? It's Valerie. Alright.
I'm unsettled by wherever the fuck those are.
Those, my friend, are spider swarms.
Oh my!
Just zoom in. They are tiny spiders.
Oh my!
Burn it with fire.
Everyone, perception, initiative, please.
It's raining though.
It is.
Yeah, that's
Fire
the
isn't gonna be
problem.
as effective, right?
As well as arrows.
Wait, arrows
Oh.
too? Oh shit.
Would I get? Could I use keen eyes for this?
You
Seeking hidden or under-
You were looking around. Yes, I'll give it to you.
This might be very important.
It might be.
Oh,
Yes,
boy.
fire's effect is going to be reduced.
No. Oh, that's cool.
Super cool.
Oh,
It's
super
intimidating,
cool.
but cool.
What is this?
Oh.
That is awesome.
And they even showed who's
Well,
next in the initiative? Yeah, it did.
Really?
You watch as the giant spider does come down behind Vanya. And as it does down the webs, the first thing it does is just shoot a string of webs at Vanya. And Vanya, you get hit and you get thrown to the ground as the webs just encase you.
Oh. I'm prone. Or is there something extra? Okay, I see you're giving restrict.
Ain't going nowhere.
Then, as you're there, it goes forward and bites you.
Go giant spider miss. Oh, I did
Does
it.
miss. It goes in for one more time. Alright, and does miss. Rabbit, it's on you.
This is so cool.
This is very cool.
With my first action, I'm gonna use Command Animal to give Nova 2 actions.
Okay.
And that's one action, and with my second action, she is going to try to bite the spider.
Don't roll yet. As that's happening, you watch as Valerie rushes across the field and she pulls her own weapon, that being a bastard sword. She leaves her shield on her back because she was also helping the berries, and grabs it two-handed and goes to swing as well. Go ahead and give me the attack roll with Nova. Nova comes in, the spider just blocks and hits back Nova with one of its legs.
Does Nova have hero points or not?
No.
Okay.
Are you not able to use your own hero points for Nova?
I'll let
Or are
if
you
want
already
to.
out?
You might be out, but I'll let you if you want to.
In that case, I'm going to reroll with my hero points.
As Nova gets back, rushes forward, grabs the attention as it latches on bites, you see Valerie come in and swing. Valerie, add in a d10 to your damage roll.
Oh, nice.
And the D10.
And I'll roll the d10 since it's actually my character. I'll let you do it.
Ah.
Alright. No, it's fine. So make it, in this case, 16 damage. As it gets hit both by Valerie as well as by Nova. Fantastic.
And with my last two actions, I'm going to use Hunter's Aim and attack it once.
Gotta pull the
I
bow.
think
None of it have a
in
bow
order
out,
to
so.
use Hunter's Aim, you have to hunt prey first.
Do I?
And with that, Robert,
Yeah,
you have
well,
to take the bow out too. That's an action to take out. None would have it out right now.
Ah.
Yeah. No one has weapons equipped right now. You have to spend an action to pull them out.
In that case, I'm going to pull out my bow with my one action. And at least use Hunt Prey on it.
Okay. Right. Then we go to Vanya.
Okay, so how can I escape the spider web?
So,
Is that with acrobatics or I see something about
Much as I do this, I should know this offhand. You can give me an attack roll, or you can also give me an unarmed attack roll, as well as I believe in acrobatics or
Okay.
athletics.
Okay. Let's see. That's better. I think I want to go with acrobatics.
Okay.
Let's go. No!
First action. You're trying to get off. You're caught.
I'm thinking maybe I want to hero point that. I'm thinking, should I or should I not? Should I use it for something else? I think I will.
It's already bad playing shit.
Or can I try to escape again? Like would it would cost me another action or
Yeah,
how does
but
it
we'll be
work?
at a we'll be at a penalty though.
Okay, I will reroll
You can only not attempt again if you get a critical failure.
Okay. I'm thinking I'm hovering above the reroll button. I think I will. Let's do it.
-5. You're still trying. You're caught in the web. Was that the reroll? Was that the Oh,
It
was
was
a reroll, wasn't it?
the hero point.
Yeah.
It was
so
the
no,
hero
you
point.
break free. You get out of it.
Okay.
You pull yourself free
Okay.
from the webs.
Whew. Okay. Okay, cool. So I'm lying down.
No, you're
Still-
you're stuck. I mean, you're stuck to the ground, but like, you got kind of there.
Oh.
You're like underneath. Get back up. You're not prone at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Then I will take my weapon out.
Okay.
And I will hit once.
Okay. And that hits. Alright. You hit the spider. It pierces into the body. It kind of screeches. It falls back a little bit. Looking to actually get away now. It is very, very hurt. I believe you're done. Gilly,
Yep.
it's on you. I can't hear you, Droid, talking. Can't hear you.
Okay. Headset was not unmuting. Can Gilly see through this underbrush? What's happening over here?
It can't, but it'll be essentially because of the webs and all that. It'll be -2 to its it's gonna be heavy cover.
Okay, adjust. There are some webs in there.
Yes.
It's not only underbrush.
Yeah.
Um,
It's all.
I'm
all
asking
the above.
because I'm a wildwood halfling, so I would be able to ignore difficult terrain of underbrush and so on.
Yeah.
But if there are webs in there,
Yep. It's gonna be scattered AC. It's gonna be scattered cover, so it's gonna be +2 its AC if you shoot through there, or if you get to there.
okay. I want to walk through there. I want
Okay.
to run through there.
All right. It will be difficult terrain.
Because of the webs.
Yes.
Okay.
You can try to dodge through it, acrobatics, but if you fail, you're gonna go ahead and get restrained. Get caught in the webs.
I think
So it's free action, but if you fail, you get caught.
so far, no one from over there probably has screamed, so Gilly is going to call out. There are more spiders coming. Because Gilly does see a swarm of spiders.
Over here too, we're
coming
surrounded.
from the. And when Orifil says that, Gilly will rush over there. Okay. Kind of want to position myself somewhere. Again, the problem with the short legs.
You could take out the spiders nearest to you. Or you could make an attempt. I forget how
I am much.
these work.
I'm much more effective if I'm near my allies and I can shield them from damage. So Gilly is going to run to Oriphiel and Rabbit, have them both in close to herself, and is going to take out her the Grand Sœur.
Honsho.
The...
Exactly. And is going to stand there menacingly. Yeah, okay. That's all my actions.
Raphael,
Okay.
it's on you.
Just for the record, I think Larast would be like on the Raphael's shoulders, so it's like sharing position.
Okay.
This will be relevant momentarily. Okay. 25. Yeah. Okay. Raphael will move here to the other side of Gilly. And Larast, it's taken a bit of a bruising. See if you can finish it off. And Urfield turns their back toward the Vanya and the bigger spider, like looks toward the swarm, but Larast just gonna jump off Urfield. And gonna go over and scratch at the thing.
Oh, it's so cool.
Ooh.
Mechanically speaking,
I think I know what you're using.
yep.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
That is a
I
critical
forgot
hit.
I forgot to target the thing.
That is a
My
critical
bad.
hit.
Yep.
Wait, Laras has 3 actions?
Larast uses 1 action to deliver the spell and 1 action to move.
Yeah.
I've been the one to cast the spell.
So, tell me how Laras gets her first kill.
Oh, so cool.
The spider's kind of like stumbling a bit. It's taken quite the beating already. Larast just, you hear her coming, the pitter patter as she walks through the rain. Just very quickly, just dashes through, and suddenly out of nowhere, between Vanya and Valerie, Laras just lunges up and lands on the spider's face and just swipes at it.
And it swipes across the eyes, whatnot. It screeches and then it just rears back and just hits the ground. Succumb to too much damage. It is dead.
The spider legs, do they do this thing? What spiders do, that they're like twitching together?
Yeah, it folds back on itself.
Ah, wonderful. I need that image.
All right.
This cat is really not to be underestimated.
Fantastic.
So
All
cool.
right.
That was so cool, Andrew.
Raphael, you finished?
Yep, that is 1 action to move and 2 actions to cast and the spell delivery.
Right. The 2 spiders over here, they come over. Interesting. They come over and immediately they start to swarm all over
Yep.
the both of you. But that's all they can do. The ones over here
In-
also come over here and combine the swarms. So right now, I need to have Gilly as well as Rabbit to go ahead and give me dexterity saving throws.
Oh, for a moment, I thought that like one token was gonna get deleted and the other token was just gonna like expand.
Giant token. Giant
Yeah.
spider swarm.
That's
Say again,
my
what?
next, right?
Sorry, a reflex saving throw. Yes. Apologies.
Me as well, or just Gilly and Rabbit?
Not you, Rickfield.
Because they
I'm
are
just
occupying.
Rabbit, that's a
I'm
critical
just-
success. You're fine.
I'm just having a look at. Can I use Bulwark for this? Probably not.
We try to use.
Yeah, it is on a reflex saves to avoid a damaging effect.
It's the effect
Because-
for poison.
Oh, but I'm thinking because it is a full body armor. So there's very little purchase for those little spiders.
Oh, they're going inside, all into the places.
So no plus
You had
3
to
on the
bring
reflex
attention
save.
to it.
Okay, I'm just going to do it with a plus
Give me 1
6
second, I wanna make
instead of
sure.
a plus 9.
This is for. Right. It was actually making sense. This is actually changing here. So what were you looking at, George? That gave you this?
It's on the full plate. It has the bulwark trait. It's just because I do not have any sort of dexterity. My reflex save is terrible, and it's kind of because it is just because Gilly is just
I'll allow
a
it.
woman of steel.
How about here?
Okay, so it's a 26 then.
This changes it from a failure to a critical. So it changes from a success to a critical success. So you take no damage as they start to swarm over. Now, with that being said, though, some of them do get in and do bite you out of the parts, but their venom doesn't get into you at all. So much more, I was gonna say much less get involved into here, not poison you. You're both taking damage no matter what here, though. Now, Gilly, because you have 2 swarms on you, they're essentially grouped up against you. You're taking more damage compared to what Rabbit is here. So Rabbit, you're taking this amount of damage.
Is he though? Because oh, Vanya.
I'm gonna tap in here.
Vanya?
2d6.
Ah, yep. At the end of your turn. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay. I read this wrong. Alright, so at the end of your turn, you'll deal with this.
It's venomous. It's venomous. Oh.
So I'm not using the Glimpse of Redemption then if there's no damage dealt currently.
There's not even. Yeah, there's not even an attack roll or anything.
No, but it does not need an attack roll, it needs damage dealt. Just
But damage dealt by the. Is bleed damage gonna factor in?
It is bleed damage, but bleed damage is persistent, so I'm actually not sure this happens right now, or...
I don't. Surely bleed damage wouldn't factor into Glimpse of Redemption, given that Glimpse of
But-
Redemption targets the.
but like it is an ability an enemy uses to damage my ally, and like the trigger is not that it attacks or anything, but that damage is dealt.
I know what it means, okay, I got it. Alright, so...
An enemy damages your ally.
We're gonna do this. I know what's happening.
I-
So, Rabbit, take this amount of damage. You're taking 6 damage. George, you're taking this.
Ooh. Like, I would
Am I
take
able-
it as like not, but Glimpse of Redemption.
Am I able to to alleviate some of the damage that Rabbit would take, because Rabbit is in 15 feet, the spiders are in 15 feet of me. And it would negate all the damage, even if yeah.
Honestly,
I
by the
don't know,
way
Paul.
it triggers, I'm actually say no to this one.
No? Okay.
Yeah, my line of thinking is similar to Paul's, I think.
Strangely, I have a different take on it, but that's fine.
On this one, I'm gonna say no too. Alright, Rabbit, it's on you.
Alright, Paul, quick request. Are
Yes.
you able to like place the spider swarm token below?
I was wanting to. We'll
The-
just do this right here. We'll just say that we know where they're at.
Okay. Because I'm just trying to keep track of like how everyone is
Yeah.
like damage wise.
There's a module for it, but I don't have it right now.
Maybe I
Oh,
can.
no, actually, I do. A second.
Oh, okay, no,
It's
I
the
can
Z key.
track for the initiative tracker. I'll use that.
Yeah. But the Z key does it as well. If you hover over your token, it should do it.
Okay.
Okay, so how do swarm rules work? Can we just attack? I feel like piercing damage wouldn't really be good against swarm. I'm trying to look them up right now, but
I kind of want to experience this blind, but my hunch, I feel like direct attacks aren't as effective as area of effect attacks.
You know what? I'm actually gonna revert what I said. Reduction would work. Rabbit, don't take any damage.
Thank
It
you.
is fluff mechanical wise though.
Vanya, if you've got scatter scrape prepared,
not today.
damn.
Yeah. No.
You have to stomp it out.
I don't have any AoEs either.
Mm. Can I splash them with mage hand? No. But I think thematically it would look cute. Like, punch.
You
Ah,
says-
Vanya. So privileged, she doesn't even want to touch a bug herself.
Excuse
just
me?
gonna do mage hand.
Why do you think I'm privileged? I don't have my expensive linen anymore, for example. They're gone.
Was destroyed by
They're
knock knock.
destroyed.
A privilege gone. Equality restored.
Alright. What are you doing,
Oh
Rabbit?
my god.
Since the spiders are literally on top of me, I don't have any use for my bow, so I'm gonna drop my bow,
Okay.
which is a free action. Then I'm going to use Hunt Prey on the spiders that are on top of me. And then I'm gonna cast Boost Flame.
Right. So here's the big one. Fire trait. How is the rain affecting it?
The rain is going to go ahead and give you damage -2.
Of course I'm gonna miss.
Sling the flame. It hits a couple spiders, but it's a swarm there.
Well, that's all 3 actions.
Vanya.
I think I will walk over here. So I have 2 actions left. I'm not sure. Should I just try to spell strike them or not? Feels weird.
Imagine you get
It's a
another
swarm.
critical and
Oh,
just
no.
like kaboom. Again.
Explosion of spiders all over the place.
Oh, boy.
Oh no! Now they're flying and burning and moving.
Alright, I think I will spell strike.
Here we go.
I'm not sure if I should use shocking grasp for this. Let's just do it. Let's go. I will use Ray of Frost. Oh.
Ooh.
Wow!
Uh-oh.
Boy, oh
Do
boy.
Ray of
Sick.
Frost. Let me see. It hits them. Alright, so, which one were you hitting them with? Okay, down here. Alright, so when you
Okay.
strike them, Vanya, the arrows just hits the ground and doesn't really do much itself. It does do a little bit. Let's do this.
The rapier? You mean?
Sorry, sorry, I'll look at that bow, yeah. Rapier does get a little of them, but not a lot. The Ray of Frost does come in, does hit them. Will do full damage though.
Be careful. I think you got some spiders there, Gilly.
Gee, thanks. Plus spiders are all over her body.
All right. Vanya, I believe you're finished.
That's my round. Yeah,
We
exactly.
go
I'm
to
done.
Gilly. Before you go, Valerie comes running over. She sees a Riftfield in the swarm, grabs a Riftfield, and pulls them out of it. Gilly, go.
Right. I want to do two things. One thing is just an attack, but the other thing is Gilly sees Vanya spell striking and using her magic, and the Ray of Frost being particularly effective. Gilly would like to use the cantrip deck of Acid Splash that she has on her person.
Ooh, here we go.
So I want to read the flavor text because it's kind of cool. In an effort to spread the knowledge of magic as widely as possible, worshippers of Nethys discovered a way to bind cantrips into cards, accessible even to non-spellcasters. The deck contains thick parchment cards, each roughly half the size of a playing card. In precise, no-nonsense script, each card simply states the name of its cantrip, color-coded based on its school. So, I can use it to activate it, to envision and interact. You envision your desired cantrip, causing its card to rise to the top of the deck and draw the card. The deck casts that cantrip as a first level spell with the DC of 15 and a spell attack modifier of +5, so very low. Oh, but it's a spell attack modifier, so if I attack with my weapon, I get the multiple attack penalty on it.
But this, you're casting Acid Splash, right? Which is, it's DC based, isn't it? Not attack based?
No, it's a spell attack, sadly.
Yep, it is.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
Okay, so Paul, from the action economy,
One,
it
you got the
seems
deck.
that and then I need one action to interact to activate it.
Yeah, so 2 actions take it spell off.
Okay, so I am able to attack once, then release one of my hands, take out the deck, and activate one of the cards.
Yeah. You can do a third action
Okay,
and activate
then-
another card if you want to.
No, I'm going to attack first with my Ransor
Got you. Okay.
once, and then take it out and
Okay.
just see if it works. All right. So I'm going to. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. All right. Thank you. Gilly is going to attack with her Ransor. Try to hit. Come on.
That you do.
And roll damage.
18. All right. So as you enter, you have it sweep the area and just demolish, covered in mud, water, silt, dirt, all that. You do essentially
And spider legs.
drop one entire swarm.
Okay, and then Gilly changes the grip on the. Oops, that was the wrong one. It says Disarm, but it should be Ranseur. And is going to cast it with a -5 on. Yeah, I think I might have done this wrongly. It's. Can I just roll a d20 and see if it hits?
What happens if you click to use the deck? Does it do anything?
I'll try 1 second.
No, just that.
Oh, it just 4 remains.
So what would your spell attack actually be? I think I thought that.
It would be a +5. It says it in the
Yeah.
text of the cantrip deck. So because it is a spell attack and it suffers from the multiple attack penalty, it's just a d20 to hit.
Okay.
So let's see. Is that a hit?
That is a hit.
So I do 1d6 acid damage plus, and this is the important part, 1 splash acid damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to roll the 1d6 and add a 1 splash damage to it.
So it's going to ahead, in this case, take a total of... So, let's see. Alright. Alright, good job, Gilly. We now go to Ripfield. It's on you.
Yep. Okay. Right. So first things first. We've got this bloody spider swarm, so I'm casting Wilding Weird. Which I don't know if I can target actually. Does it count one animal? Probably doesn't, does it?
It's a swarm.
Okay, let's... No, I'm going to take out my staff and I'm just gonna strike at it. I think. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck me.
Ugh.
Okay, that was bad luck. What we got?
Alright, so melee weapons.
Didn't
So
expect-
you swing yourself, and this will be a, I guess, sicking 2.
Yep. Second two it is.
Oh my god.
Urfiel just tries to swing out against this horde of spiders and just kind of dizzies themselves in doing so.
Adorable.
Bugging me. Okay. I'm going to cast Guidance on Gilly. And then I'd say Larast comes back to Riffiel, and that would be the end of the turn.
Okay.
Paul, I forgot with all the stuff, I forgot to do something.
What?
I had the hero action that I can only play during my turn, and it was a bit too much, so I wanted to use Hold the Line. And this would hinder an enemy until the start of your next turn. I'm just going to post it. I wanted to use it. Is it okay, or is the time past for it?
I'll let you use it.
Yeah, I wanted to pin it right here so no one else gets it.
Okay, then it will be you. So, on its turn, what it does is... We'll do this. Because it can't disrupt it and lose its action. So, it's going to try to move here. It's going to do a fort save.
Oh no, it's against my fort DC, acrobatics
Oh,
or
okay, so yeah.
so it's
Apologies.
DC 21.
Alright. I even just read that. Alright, in this case it's going to be acrobatics.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
No, I'll use the I did. I rolled a 5, so 5 plus 8, 13. So yeah, so it didn't work.
Oh.
So just stay there. But it's gonna now being stuck there with you holding the line. It is going to go ahead and do this twice, not 1d6.
Oh.
It's gonna be a 2d6. So it's gonna go ahead and be, well, just 46 more time. So George, take this amount of damage. And then
But I
give
do
me-
get a reflex save against it.
Yeah, 2 reflex saves. Now the damage happens no matter what. The save is for the actual poison.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. And did we rule with the bulwark or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to roll both of them. 14.
That's gonna be a failure.
And yeah. 17.
That will be, I believe, a success. No, actually, no, sorry. Also a failure. So you're at
Ouch.
stage
Okay.
2. So you're gonna take this right now. And you're clumsy too. Alright. At the end of its turn, you do see as more
Oh boy.
come
I
down.
knew
Oh
it.
boy. Oh boy,
I
here we go.
called
Yep,
it.
yep.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Nice.
Ooh. Mm.
At least we're together now.
Guess so.
Rabbit, it's on you.
I'm going to use Command Animal to give Nova 2 actions.
Okay.
And attack this one.
Valerie just moving in tandem with Nova.
That's so
Hey guys, I think Nova might be an Eidolon to Valerie because she keeps moving like.
I'll
in,
tell
in
you what I'm doing after
synchronism.
the game. I've been trying to
Maybe
think of a way
Valerie
to
is
have,
just a dog
have
person.
companions work, and I think I have the idea I want to use. Alright, roll that plus an extra d10 damage.
What if Valerie's the Eidolon?
And D10.
I would manifest her. That sounded wrong. I'm sorry.
I think Paul would manifest Amiri.
I also
Yeah.
I either Jaethel or Valerie, and I'm living in bliss.
J-Fall
Gilly
is.
has been trying. Gilly has been trying to kind of manifest a different Ekandeo, but so far it's just the other one.
You watch as Nova darts forward, grabs the underbelly of the spider, starts to rip, and Violet comes forward with the sword and just down the middle, cutting parts of the legs off of the spider. Alright, Rabbit, your rest of your turn?
And with my last 2 actions, I'm going to target the Chew Spider. And try produce flame again.
Okay. That will be a hit. It will take a little bit of damage. But it's a little bit negated because of the rain right now. Alright. Was that 2 actions for that spell, Rabbit?
Yeah.
Alright. Vanya, it's on you.
And that giant spider's up next. This It's like playing Fire Emblem with same team reinforcements. I hate it.
Gilly is now
I like
covered in
it.
burning spiders.
I'm thinking it's a bit hard. So the spider in the north is up next, and I feel like we still need to get this worm away. So instead, I will use Dimensional Assault, and go over there. I can teleport up to 15 feet. Go here. Next to Orifio.
All right.
So you need to be in range of the target for dimensional assault.
The target is the swarm.
Oh, you're targeting the storm. I thought you were going to go for the
Because-
spider. My bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm not sure. I feel like. Okay, wait. Before I do that, Paul, can I think out loud because I feel like I need a bit of help.
Okay.
You're going to be flanking together with Rabbit, right?
I think so.
No.
Yes.
No, with
flanking.
Gilly, maybe. No, I'm not sure.
No,
Can you
Vanya
even
will be
flank
flanking
someone?
with Revit.
Yeah.
It's going through the middle,
Across the
through the
middle.
opposing sides.
Okay,
Uh,
and I think we should get rid of the swarm first. So I was thinking I should.
And you get a free strike for the one action of repositioning.
Which I will do.
do it.
Do it.
Do it.
It hits.
Do it anything.
Oh.
Give me damage.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
It does a little bit.
Okay.
But not enough.
Halfway.
You have
Okay,
two
and I have
actions
two
left.
actions left.
Yes, she
I
does.
don't think I should use a spell strike for that though.
Damn, dimensional assault is good.
Right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. But
Movement and attack in one action. Yes, please.
Rebecca, I'm gonna get some water while you think about what you do.
thank you so much. I need that thinking time.
I'm thirsty.
The only problem is
I
with
get-
dimensional assault, you can still get first strike against it.
You should what?
I
If
didn't mean that.
you're against a fighter or something, they can still.
Oh.
Attack of opportunity?
Yeah,
Can
attack
they?
of opportunity.
No, it's the teleportation. It does not trigger reactions. That's the cool stuff about
it
it.
doesn't have the manipulate.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's a spell, quote unquote, it doesn't have the manipulate trait.
The movement does not trigger.
I would go into Arcane Cascade, and my last spell was a Conjuration spell, right?
Yeah.
Does yeah, dimensional assault conjuration.
Okay, so it would be piercing.
Oh no.
Okay. And with my last action, I will hit again
Okay.
the swarm with normal strike.
Go for it.
Kill those Zerg.
Please let me hide. No. Okay, that's my run. I'm done.
Unlucky.
My Vigo Spider is gonna go.
Here we go.
First thing it does is going to web Reveal.
Yep.
It was fail. Oh, now move forward and now
Okay,
move attempt to bite a reveal.
Bring it.
It is being blunt, but not good enough. Damn failures! I need hero points.
Oh,
Do
no.
it. Go.
Spider points.
Right. Let's see. Damn those short legs, I have to say. Because... Oh! But I cannot move through an enemy space.
You can
So I
tumble.
would need to move...
You can tumble.
Yeah, with the +6 against the reflex save of a spider, I don't know, man.
Could do a recall knowledge, see if it's worth it.
See how fast it's moving.
We don't know what their reflex save is like, to be fair.
I think Gilly will move. I would not be flanking with Orifil if Gilly moved to the northeast of the spider, correct?
No.
Yeah. Sadly not.
Yeah, no. Would need to be there.
Gilly will move 15 feet here.
Okay.
Elio, if you
Yeah.
If you wanted, I could like reposition myself so that you would be flanking.
Right, I could delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. I will delay.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and update participants to 18.
Okay.
Urfield, go.
Okay. Boom. Action 1, step right there. Action 2. This thing is a single creature, so
It is.
Wilding Word.
Incoming save. That's a failure. Almost critical failure.
Yep. So if it tries to attack me, then it will get sickened.
Gotcha.
And I currently have the sickened condition. Does it affect attack rolls? Sickened.
I
I think it does.
think it's
doesn't
+1 to
it?
everything.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to retch then. So, Fortitude save against basic DC. I'm guessing.
It's probably
Since
the save,
I
it's
got-
probably the save of your own. I'm supposed to play 18.
Okay. My own DC. Okay. Let's try it.
You feel
Um,
fine. All right, Urfield, I think that's
Does that get
all-
rid of both?
Yeah. Critical success.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aurelia's
Okay.
a pro.
Okay. And that's 3 actions then. That's the.
Gillet, it's on you.
All right. Gilly is going to move, nodding to Oriphial. Move into flanking position with the spider. Oh no, I have to grip. Oh god. I have to regrip the Ranceur.
Indeed.
So it's not drawing. I had the wrong weapon equipped earlier, but nothing changes in terms of damage or anything.
You're good.
And then Gilly is going to do a just a normal strike on it. Sadly, no power attack.
Hang in there, Robin.
all right.
I'll see you fall asleep there. Well,
5 hours
shit.
weren't enough. Oh,
Very nice.
oh my god.
Here we go.
What type of damage is this?
It
Piercing,
should
right?
be piercing.
You know what damage.
Let
yet.
me have a look.
Roll damage. It'll be relevant here.
Okay.
Do it.
Critical.
Oh, triple
damage?
and slowed.
Yeah.
walk. Hot dang.
I think it's dead, right? It didn't happen long
Yeah,
ago.
just by
So-
that alone would straight just demolish the
It's
spider.
42 damage.
Yikes.
Wow.
It's dead.
Okay.
Wow.
Good job, Gilly.
Wow.
All right.
She's at it again.
You move, pull the weapon, and okay, so you're good. All right, my giant spider is gonna go ahead and attack Nova. Nova gets hit for 5 damage. Nova needs a fortitude saving throw now.
Oh yeah, it's venomous.
It is. Ooh, Gilly, you're poisoned. You take some damage as well.
I do take damage, huh?
Gilly, go and take 3 damage, and go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
D20.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, remains for you. And Rabbit, give me the save. Oh, I did right. Okay, so 24. So, Nova is going to be fine. You go for a second attack. Which will miss. You know, continue attacking because it's just a dumb spider.
Damn, does Nova have 22
Good
AC?
hit.
Yep.
Nova has 22 AC.
Ah,
Wow, that's
All right.
Nova has-
wow.
Nova has full plate AC.
alright.
Spider moves on to Rabbit. And when the spider does, Rabbit, you are going to take potentially this. Twice.
So, basic reflex.
It says Nova.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
trying the wrong
okay.
person. That's why.
I have to
Right.
make a reflex save though.
Twice, yeah. And take this much damage as well. Alright, save is good. Both times. Go ahead and give me... Actually, wait, no. Taking 13 damage, Rabbit, and give me another save. Have you clicked? Okay, you are good. Right, so then we go to top of round 4. Rabbit, it's on you.
This music
These
is sick.
goddamn spiders.
No more spiders.
Command animal to give Nova 2 actions. Nova's just gonna bite this spider twice.
Okay. Five damage to the spider.
And second attack.
Also be a hit. Also be 5 damage.
Has not a lot of damage.
Not too much.
But it's near death.
Yeah,
Near
death.
death.
Yeah. And with my last 2 actions, I'm going to produce flame on the big spider.
Okay.
That's probably gonna keep a kill.
As long as you can hit, which that does.
That looks like a kill.
As long as you can do that much damage, and that kills that spider as well.
Yep. There we go. Now we've just got the swarm.
Indeed.
Amusing that that's the thing that's taking the longest,
So many of them.
right?
Vanya, you watch as Valerie comes rushing over, can assist you. Whatever you do, if you hit, you add plus d10 damage to your roll for Valerie.
Holy shit.
Alright, I will walk over here. And
If you
Just because
move
I
there,
can.
it would be.
oh wait, you're yeah, but you're
be
right
flanking,
next.
Paul?
I guess you'll provide flanking.
Oh wait, here? Should I
Yeah.
go here for that?
Yep.
Okay, okay, I understand now. And I will use a spell strike with Ray of Frost. Oh no!
That's a miss.
No!
You know what? It didn't count
Oh.
the AC because Valerie's not part of the combat, so it didn't count her. It is a hit because of the flanking.
Oh!
Ah.
Yeah!
Barely.
Once with my
Damn. All right.
let's
Wow.
get my Ray of Frost too.
This is gonna kill it.
Between Valerie attacking while you do your own attack, it demolishes those spiders as well, ending all of them.
Nice. Wait, that's 2 6s? I didn't see. Wow.
Yeah. You did max damage on that.
So ending
Whoa.
that encounter.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
That was a severe encounter, huh?
Was it?
80? I think that's severe.
80 is moderate.
Moderate.
Yeah, I was
okay.
gonna say that did not feel severe. We are
Yeah.
barely scratched.
Badly injured, Kelly.
Really is poisoned and badly.
Except
The
for
healer
Kelly.
has not healed, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
But the others are all unharmed, I think. Wait,
Yeah,
Nova
pretty
is-
much. Just Nova barely injured,
Yeah,
Rabbit
and
barely
Rabbit.
injured. It's just Gilly badly injured. That's it.
All right.
Champion working as intended.
Nova normally has 21 AC, but you weren't it.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
nice. Very nice.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as the spiders lay onto the ground dead, after tending to look at them, because there's no other danger nearby, you do see in the very, very near distance is a large grove of sangberries. But
Or I don't feel so good.
do that, I'm gonna take a quick bio break.
Get over here. Let's patch you up.
My hands, and you see her hands like shaking from the poison. This is how I interpret the clumsy. And I kind of need to roll a d20 for each round or get the persistent damage. I don't know. It's a DC 15. So I'm going to roll d20s while Paul is away until I get a 15, and then we can see how much damage I get. And
I haven't made any antidotes
ah,
today.
and with the 16, I think I'm going to get a bit more poison damage, but it probably the worst is over for it. Maybe.
Well,
I don't know how that works. We'll see when Paul comes back. But
So how many times did you roll? All right, so you take one set of 1d6 damage. So go ahead and take this, and then it goes away. Oh, no, it goes to stage 1.
I'm gonna do. Ooh, actually.
Keep on rolling,
actually,
George.
here's a question. Hang on.
Unless Andrew can take care of it.
Can medicine treat it?
modern
anyway.
medicine treat this poison.
Is it persistent bleed damage?
It is.
It is. Administer first aid.
Yeah, tree poison.
Yeah.
Give me a medicine check.
Yep. Medicine check on the creature that is taking persistent bleed damage, giving them a chance to make another flat check to remove the persistent damage. Usually the same DC. Yeah, so this isn't treat wounds. And it's a... Can I use nature as per my natural medicine? No. That is specifically for treat wounds. Okay. Okay. Medicine then.
Give it to me.
I'm just checking up everything that I have. Let's do this.
Okay, George, give me one more roll.
Is it a fortitude save?
No, it's
For
just a
this?
straight up D20.
Oh, okay.
Yep, flat check.
Okay, so you're taking that 1 damage. We're gonna make this easy to go in order as goes. So I'll have George go, then all of you can go if you want to administer your own version of treat wounds. So George, you did remove 1 stage. You're at stage 1 now of 2. This roll with a failure, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you 1 more damage, a D6.
Administer first aid is
Take 6 damage, George.
2 action.
Give me 1 more D20 roll. Everyone besides George can do something right now before we go back to George.
Hang on. Let me check over my things quick.
I don't even know what to do. I was saying. I feel like
Boom.
Are those
Ooh.
Cocoon Squad just flare, or are there
Oh, give me a second, actually.
Okay.
Am I doing this wrong? Give me a second.
I can do another thing that would allow for another flat check. Elixir of Life as a poultice can allow you to make a flat check to remove bleed as well. So if I apply...
This isn't a flat check. This is actually a fort save every round, which means George actually would have been fine.
Okay. With the...
Yeah. I was doing it wrong. So George, you're actually fine. Go ahead and take back the 6 health, and then we'll go from there.
Still,
I'm just-
Gilly is... Yeah?
I was just cycling through like all the ways that I have to like help with bleeding. And
It's not
It's
bleeding. It's
probably-
actually poison.
It is like poison
Think it-
damage.
I thought it was bleed damage.
It does both. It does bleed damage as well as poison. The bleed damage is
So
different,
the
bleed
but
damage-
the poison's there.
The poison is persistent.
Yeah. The bleed damage was for when
Okay.
the spiders are on you. Spiders are dead,
Ah.
no more bleeding, but the poison is there, and that has been removed now.
Okay.
Okay. I imagine the poison damage being this like hurt deep in the veins where the poison was coursing through them and like moving through Gilly's body. And now like after medical attention and just maybe Orifiel just
I'm dumb.
what did
I
you do
could've-
with
I could have actually used treat poison. That is another action. I just I was thinking I was so hyper focused on the bleed that like no treat
I
poison
thought
is another action as well.
I thought the medicine check was a treat poison. Okay,
So
okay.
I went for administer first aid because I was like hyper focused on the bleed that I saw earlier, right? But no, treat poison is another action that I could have used as well. To be fair, I like within one turn I could do administer first aid and treat poison. To be fair,
Anyway, you're fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
With the thing bears at a
You're
distance-
fine.
You're fine. Someone go and give me a survival roll if you're trained in it.
I'm going to like.
No. Go ahead.
I was thinking of patching Gilly up, but there might be more spiders about.
There won't be any
So
more.
this-
Poli- you said a survival roll?
Yeah, there's no more spiders. I want to wrap up this up before we end the session today, so I'm kind of pushing it forward a little bit. So go ahead and anyone that wants to find these. Now, before you roll, you do see that these fang berries are in a very, very thick amount of brambles that have a lot of thorns on them. Getting to them will be a little bit painful.
I have rage hand.
It's okay. I can patch people up, which I'm going to be doing
Oh.
to Gilly anyway.
Yeah, and I'm a wildwood halfling. I can get in there. Gilly is ready.
George,
All right.
so for you, Gilly, do you have heavy armor? You have plate mail, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's full plate.
Here's healing for Gilly.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Gilly, you can walk into the fang berries and not get hurt at all. They just break off on your armor, but can you pick them? That's the question.
I'd probably need to take off the armored gloves, so I might get like thorns in the leather under gloves.
All right. Then, Gilly, give me a survival roll. Okay, Gilly. Aubrey, watch as maybe you help out a little bit on the sides, but Gilly goes into the middle to pick up the most densely packed of them. After about 10 minutes, you get a full kind of like basket full of fangberries.
Here. Like probably giving over like the berries that we pick, giving it through like a little nook in the thorns or something like that. Whew.
All right.
Those are some expensive berries.
Can you eat them? Or are they for something else?
Well, you can still
I-
try to eat them if you want.
I recall
I
knowledge.
wouldn't, I wouldn't eat anything that Boken wants for his recipes.
Well, fair.
Really?
Fair.
Really?
What?
Oh,
No,
you're
Gilly.
right.
I think you quite enjoy Birkin's palate.
Wait, if I remember right, you drank something from him, didn't you?
Yes.
And
Yes, you're right. I think I said to Orifiel that they should maybe talk to Boken about taste of their potions. Yeah.
And how
Yeah,
did that
probably
make you
it will be
feel,
fine.
Raphael?
Well, I'm making poultices now, aren't I? So
Oh, you are.
I don't think I don't think Gilly needs to worry about the taste anymore. Just maybe a little sting to the skin.
I always thought your potions tasted interesting.
I
didn't mind the
like my
taste.
I like the taste of my potions, my elixirs. I think they're rather refined, but some people don't share that opinion. Birkin gave me some tips.
They could use some hops.
How about
Or
you
something.
teach me how to brew some alcohol, and then we'll talk. I imagine a
Yes.
follower of Kate and Killeen would have an understanding on alcohol.
And you can literally see how Gilly is put on the spot with this, and how she just stares a bit into the distance and
I think that is
Like-
a
like a
marvelous
ma-
idea.
like a mouse
Sorry.
says, "Yes, okay."
I think that's a great idea. I would also really love to taste them. Gilly, I cannot wait for you to show that to Raphael. It's going to be great.
Yeah, we can work together, make some of the herbal liqueur that we never got a chance to try out.
How
Okay.
long does alcohol take to be brewed? I heard it takes a while.
Yes,
Like it has to sit.
in barrels. Yes.
We'll fade the scene out here. Talking about alcohol, Harry the Fangberries, talking back and forth with each other, with the dead bodies of the spiders nearby. You see the occasional small, peaky-sized spider move about, but no more swarms have all been demolished. And we'll end today's game right here.
I think tonight was the Harry Potter session. We got a hippogriff, and then we got a forest infested with giant spiders.
Spiders.
Right?
Yeah.
Why did it have to be spiders?